I've been using Tessie's original two-hand winches for 22 years now. With one hand winching and the other one holding the sheet, it can be a tough job to manage in heavy seas. Also, you have to keep balance while grinding on a heeled-over boat. But that is finally about to change. Alright, welcome back to another video. And this is gonna be a cool one. We are going to do something to Tessie that I've been looking for to do for 22 years. And that is to change my old winches. My 50-year-old winches have done their job now. And the reason for it mainly is because I'm using, you have to use two hands on these ones. And now I've got myself some self-tailing winches. I know a lot of you have asked about it, and this is the day. Look at this. And these are my two new S52 winches from Selden, self-tailing. And that means you can winch with both hands. And I've missed that for so long. So let's open it up and see what's in the box. So we have some descriptions here, templates for mounting on deck, how to unscrew the top of the winch, and the main part. Look at that beauty. That is amazing. Wow. So we need to dismount the winches now on both sides, and I have a good help of my father-in-law, Kjell, and he's gonna help me with this. Let's go. So the first thing is to remove the top splint here of the old winch, and then it should come right off. No loose parts, I hope. And the old winch is sitting with 6 bolts, so we need to unscrew from the underside. So this is the underside, we need to loosen all those bolts. It's very tight space in here. And 6. So now all the bolts are loose, and the winch should come off pretty easily, I hope. There, come on, look at that. And to get into the underside of this winch, I remove my speaker and I can take my hand in here. And I can actually reach the nuts from here. The bolt is rusty. To loosen the port winch, some more brutal powers was required. Now I could clean the surfaces to prepare for the new winches. Not without some drama, of course. And so then also provided new handles, 2-grip handle, and something called an adapter plate, which intention is to be able to use the old holes, but this plate is just not big enough. The the original holes will come too far out in the edge here, and I think that's going to take away a lot of force. So I think we have to drill new holes in Tessie. So now I will widen out the holes there for the epoxy filler to have a better grip. Or now this. Alright, day 2. I've now painted the surface of the new winches, and everything is now sealed up, and let's see how this looks. Good. This is the key to open the winch. This. The installation manual says that the load side, that's actually here, because the rope from the sheet from the genoa is coming around this way, so the winch is going to be pulled this way. So we need to have the drive gear like this. If you pay attention, you'll quickly see that the winch is placed the wrong way. As the winch will be pulled backwards, the planet gear is supposed to sit this way, according to the manual description. I picked this up later and fixed it, with demounting the winch, drilling some new holes, and turn the winch the correct way. But for now, let's pretend it's the correct way. On port side it came out right, because the sheet comes in on the other side of the winch, clockwise with the same side as the drive gear. Sealing was applied both to the holes and to the bolts before fastening. Okay, Kjell is holding on the bolt on top and I will screw on the underside. Okay. Längst bak. All tight. Now the second winch is on and we need to access the bolts from inside the speaker hole here. Put my arm in and yeah.
Det kommet mutter på den?
Ja.
Ja.
Marry the winch to Tessie. There we go. Till then also provided me with this two-hand grip. That is so cool. An easy release. Alright, so day 3 I think, and winches are on and it's test day. Let's head out to the open ocean and see how they work. Let's go. 30 knots of wind. Good, let's head offshore. So we're heading into the ocean now and I think it's time to try to pull out the foresail. No hands on the sheet. Let's take that engine off. Oh, so good to be out. 30 knots from here about, I guess. And what I like about the design of these winches is these kinds of bumps here in the winch. When you tight the rope and you have a load on it and you will want to release the sail, you know, you get that smooth release with these because of these. On my old winches I had some kind of friction on them and they were really choppy to take out, and that's going to put a lot of stress on your winch and your deck gear on their way to the foresail. So let's try to tighten up the sail really good and try to release it and see how it works. Right, that's a guitar. And then we release it. And on my old winch now it was like dut, 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 dut. And on this one now it just eases it without any stress or choppy sounds. Very good. It's so normal for me to do like this now. Almost forget that I actually have self-tailing winches. And I learned it's also important to have this one on in the correct angle towards where you're sitting, because then you have, when you take the rope around, you get you use the whole friction here on the ring here. So the wind is picking up a little bit and the starboard winch seems to hold up with the pressure. So we have to test the port winch to see if that holds up to the pressure as well. I need to throw the whole genoa in to get it to the other side. So I will use the engine to turn the boat around. 80 knots wind now and it's really tight. I can see it interferes a little bit with this one chafing here, but I couldn't have the winch more out on the side because of the bolts on the side. We're getting into some shoals here. Buoy, it's over here.
The coastline outside Haugesund consists of a lot of shoals, grounds and buoys, so I had to keep a sharp lookout as we approached back to Haugesund. In the end of the video I'll also take you through some more updates, getting rid of all of Tessie's annoying leakages. Let me also squeeze in an important message before continuing.
Remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel, leave a comment and a like, and it helps a lot. Thanks. And I got a new camera here, So some of this video is shot with this, and I'm not very familiar with it yet, so excuse me if the shots are a little bit flimsy, but it's a learning process, I guess. So that was the installation and test of the Selftailing S52 winches. They will come with me for many thousands of miles. Next adventure is of course Edinburgh and Lindisfarne in England and Scotland. It's on each their side of the border, pretty close to you. And then the sail Amsterdam in August, 20 to 24th of August. So I'm really looking forward to it. So thank you for watching, and I will see you pretty soon, like always.
Now let's check a few things that needed to be done. I managed to forget taking in the stern line when leaving my dock. It ripped the whole bracket straight off the boat.
Okay, so now we're trying to fix the bracket here, so we have a line to the winch, and we are going to pull it in place.
With the help of some force, epoxy and new bolts, we got it back together. Both genoa tracks got removed as almost all the 64 bolts had a leak, soaking the roof panels in the cabin.
I've now taken out all of the boards up on the roof on the boat, and they are going to be repainted, every single one cleaned and painted. And here's a couple of new ones I had to make because the old ones were just drenched with water. So yeah, this is gonna be nice.
The tracks got all sealed up both on the underside and in every hole for the bolts. Kjell held the bolt on the top side while I fastened on the inside.
Det var det.
The roof panels got back into place all over the boat and secured with T-crown moldings around the cabin. Tessie then got a much needed paint job in the cabin.
15 years since last time.
All decoration panels got removed to get the best possible result. It's a lot of fun making her look the best for her age of 49 years. You know what they say, if you take care of the boat, she will take care of you.
Just let me show you something really cool. I got a present all the way from Dawsonville in USA from a man called Bruce Perry. Thank you so much. My own NBJS axe. And he made me this axe. Look at that. Amazing. I can't imagine how many hours it took you to make this, but it was incredibly worth the wait. And it also has the NBJS logo burned into the steel here. Wow. That looks amazing. Thank you so much, Bruce. It's coming with me on all my new adventures. Whew. That is so cool. Together with the Norwegian flag, our king and queen, and Roald Amundsen. So now Tessie has sealed off all the leakages and got some new beautiful paint inside the cabin. I'm very happy with it. Even blindfolds at the windows, all the windows in the cabin. And she's one big step closer to Edinburgh and Lindisfarne in end of May now. And next video I will show some more cool upgrades pretty soon. So that's it. If you want to support my upcoming adventure, you could consider become my patron and donate whatever funds you want for each video. And then you also will get all my videos uploaded without all the annoying ads. And same with PayPal. If you use PayPal, anything is welcomed. Check out my NBJS merchandise following the link in the video description. And if you want an NBJS Burgie, you can send me an email to post@nbjs.no, or you can buy it straight off my website and I will send you one worldwide. Alright, see you in the next video.